Moving on right now to Inter Milan 2-1 victory over AC Milan. Zlatan Ibrahimovic again in the headlines. He scored and got sent off. Firstly, the send-off on Zlatan was so unnecessary. By watching the game, I don't know about you guys, but I feel like Zlatan really trying to get under Lukaku's skin, with the headbutts and whatnot. And then, by second half, he tackled from behind and evidently killed the game for Milan. And what's more, Zlatan has nothing to do with the game. Romagnoli foul on the right hand side, and that's where it all started. Some exchanges, some headbutts were being held at. Very unpleasant to hear from the microphone. I think something about Lukaku's mom or something like that along that area. That's what I don't like to see in football, and I'm pretty sure some of us do. I can see why, because hey, you know what? It's the Milan derby. It's Inter against AC Milan. What do you expect? Well, at the end, this is still a football match that were being held nationally, and what's more, it's never going to be about football anymore once these type of exchanges were being held and recorded. But in any case, a great result for Inter. And from episode 1, I have been saying in terms of depth and coach, Inter have the better ones, and which is why I have picked them to win the Serie A, the scudetto this season. Even when they were not doing well in the Champions League, I picked Inter. And Inter, especially after the Juventus win, have seen the better version of themselves. Another guy I want to talk about is, we hardly spoke about, especially when we start our podcast, is Christian Eriksen. He's so timid in Inter jerseys, in his Inter career right now, trying to adjust to Italian Serie A, and now I hope this will kickstart his Serie A career. He scored a winning goal in the 98 minutes for Inter to knock out AC Milan. Time will tell. I mean, that free kick shows that we are actually witnessing a quality, top-notch player, and there is something there. For those Italian Serie A fans who doesn't watch Tottenham and Premier League, he's one of the best attacking midfielder, man, in world football currently, and it's sad that we can't see his talent at a talented squad like Inter. I don't know what's going on. Maybe the weather, maybe in the pandemic era. I hope it will happen for him, and he is now giving Antonio Conte a dilemma, which any manager loves to have. So congrats to him, congrats to Inter as well. Going back to AC Milan, on the other hand, looks like it's going to be a long road for them come end of the season. We will talk about, will Milan be able to do it? And like I say in previous episode, it will be a nostalgia, romantic feeling to see Milan lifting the scudetto, kicking Juventus in the rear end and ending their dominations. This will be the perfect time to do it. They are the top. They are grinding out results. Juventus are not doing well with a rookie manager in Andrea Pirlo. It's the perfect time to do it. However, these are the type of games that Milan should be winning. I know it's not a Serie A games, but it is this thing called momentum in your squad to keep the confidence and a momentum going at a certain level that they have when they were unbeaten. Very long stretch of time this season. This will be a message to Italy to solidify themselves, saying that, hey, we are Milan, we are here, we are here for real. We just beat one of your big boys. But unfortunately, it didn't happen, and I hope Milan will bounce back, and, like the loss against Juventus, they bounced back after that against Cagliari. I think it was a 4-1 victory. I just hope the players like Romagnoli and Ibrahim Diaz doesn't lose confidence and continue, because it's easier said than done when it comes to players in the dressing room losing to be confidence or ability. It should be quite an encounter this season, Serie A, and by far this is the best title race this season. Look at the table. Top 7 is so near. Any one of the 7 teams can win the title. You're talking about Napoli and Lazio and Roma, Juve still in there. Even though I still don't think Juventus, it's too late for them, for Juve. They're not going to win the Scudetto. But anyways, that's it. I mean, sorry if we didn't cover the Man United victory over Liverpool, and I'm sure you guys would love to hear that. But I think this week's story of Frank Lampard is bigger than that. More on Liverpool in the coming weeks. And hey, also I would like to thank our followers on our socials. On Instagram, that is the 433 podcast football, and YouTube at 4-3-3 space podcast, for the comments and share and likes. Appreciate it a lot, especially to our Instagram podcast friends over, our followers. You know what though, why not comment us on what we should be discussing on our next episode? I will put up a thread on our IG story for this. For now, this has been an episode 13 for the 433 podcast. I am Hans Saleh, and I'll see you soon.